Hello, this is Relaxed Teams, Team Central Jersey. We meet every Wednesday at 8 a.m. And we work together to help grow each other, to grow our teams, and to grow our businesses. You don't need to attend every week, but if you come visit, you'll find out exactly what it is to be part of the team. We work together and we help to grow each other's business, feature each other, and promote each other. And with that, I'm going to turn over the mic to see if anyone has any shout outs for anyone else. I think, Jake, you have a shout out to give?
I do, couple actually. So Danelle, again, thank you for ordering some books for your family. Like you said, your daughter's already almost through them, so hopefully we'll be doing more business soon. I actually got to meet Jessica in person a little whiles ago at the multicultural networking event in, I think it was Somerset. So that was really cool. And then I have to give another shout out to Drew. We spoke yesterday, and I'd already helped him sign up for ID Shield, but he realized that Legal Shield was probably in his best interest to have as well. So we helped get him set up yesterday. And so he is very well protected now. So thanks to all who have already given me business, and looking forward to more in the future.
Excellent. And I personally want to give a shout out to Lisa for staying consistent with me and staying with me and making it real easy without being annoying or anything in the process. I've done a good job of bulking for the before shot, and we have a 10-pound challenge. So let's see how the after shot works out. So I just want to thank Lisa for your professional consistency. So. And with that, we will turn over the mic to George. George, it is all yours, sir.
Thank you. So,
and you have about till 8:17.
Okay. You seeing my screen?
We are.
Okay, great. So let's.
You're behind on your flyer. There you go.
Okay. All right, so Caring Transitions. Most of you are familiar by now. What we do is senior relocations, downsizing, and estate sales. But I figured today, let's have a little fun with this. And regardless of whether we are a senior or not, let's just think about maybe downsizing. First of all, I want you to know one thing that sets us apart from other estate sale companies in the areas is all of our services are performed by our own staff, and our staff is all bonded, insured, trained, and certified. They are a very experienced, informed group of people who make estate sales the success that they are with us. And also, in addition to specializing in seniors, we do serve all other consumers. So running an estate sale, when we go in and work with senior, really our job, the way we go in, our mindset is to try to eliminate as much as possible the stress that's associated with moving and downsizing. And there is a ton of stress. Maybe not most, many seniors are alone. They've lost perhaps a spouse, they've lost friends, they're getting on in age, and life is changing for them, and not particularly in a great way. And when it comes down to relocating and selling off all their possessions, it is an extremely emotional event in their life. So we help them to sort through all of their belongings, determine what they can sell, what can maybe be donated. We help them organize, help the seniors pack and then unpack at their new residence. So here's where we all come in, getting started. You don't have to wait till you're 85 years old to get started. You should be getting started now. I know my generation, we saved everything. I got desks full of who knows what, closets. I don't even know what's in the back of that closet, things I haven't worn in years. Garages used to fit 2 cars. Now, my garage, until recently, I couldn't even fit a bicycle in it. And basements, all stuff that we accumulate. So where does all this stuff come from? Well, we just have a tough time throwing out anything. I don't need it now, but I know if I throw it out, I'm going to need it. So therefore, I'll just hold on to it. So where does it all come from? We get married. We buy our lovely house. And we have a tribe over time. Our kids grow up. They have kids. And when the kids grow up, all of the stuff, all of their sports equipment, all of the old, everything just gets left in the house. They move, but they leave all their stuff in the house. And we end up with, this is very common. That pool table probably hasn't been used in years. I'm sure that hasn't been used in 15 years, and it just piles up. These are actual, there was an exercise, a treadmill under all that stuff there, believe it or not. And you can see how, you can tell by the steps, the upstairs of this house is very immaculate and clean, but you go in the basement and there is just all this stuff. Why are we keeping it? And when do I start to get rid of it? And the answer is now. So the question is, what do I keep? What do I sell? And what do I donate? And the answer is, you keep very little. You keep what you use. That's it. When it comes to seniors, working with seniors, we start with a full floor plan of the new residents that they're moving into. And we help them sort and organize so they can determine what they can bring with them. One of the biggest surprises that people have when they downsize from a 5-bedroom home to a 1 or 2 bedroom condominium or assisted living residence is they've gone from a house that has, who knows, 30 feet of closet space to maybe 5 feet of closet space. I just had one. I moved a woman from Jersey City to the Delaney in Bridgewater, and she had 10 boxes of clothes. And these are the large moving boxes from Home Depot. I went back to visit her Monday this week, and 5 of those boxes ended up in my car taking with me. She just didn't have the space, and she never wore the clothes. So we helped decide what's going to fit in that new residence. And then what happens with all the other stuff? We work to donate it, do an estate sale, and the advantage of working with us is, first of all, you reduce your storage costs. Storage units are something that I advise all of my clients against. And we can go into that in another session. Storage units are a waste of money and a lot of money. By downsizing, you're reducing your moving costs, and the real bottom line to all this, if you're selling your house, you've got to get rid of all that stuff to get the house on the market and sold. And that is really the main objective, getting the house sold faster. So when we start with an estate sale, our guys, getting the house sold faster, families oftentimes attempt to do it themselves and get the house emptied out themselves. It typically takes them months. I had a client recently. The daughter and the 2 brothers, the parents had passed. The daughter and the 2 brothers had been working on the clearing the house out for over a year. They all lived, upstate New York, PA, Maryland. And when they called me in, I didn't even know they started, but they had been working on it for a year and not made a lot of progress. Our team will get your house here, run the estate there. Here's another room in that house. Now, here's again an example of the child grew up and moved away, and what's that room being used for? Just to collect stuff that needs to get thrown out. If this is a situation in your house, you can start this process now. Just get rid of this stuff. So we had to bring the house from there to there. Here was the daughter's room, who had also moved out of the house. So that's what we do. Kitchen doesn't look bad, but if you look at the counter space and you start opening those cabinets, there is a ton of clutter in there. So getting it from there to there is what we do. This was one of the parents' rooms before she passed. There to there. Now, if you try to do that room yourself, it's going to take you weeks, believe me, weeks and weeks. And we get it done in a couple of days or a week to run the sale. There to there. That's what your house needs to look like. So that's what we do. Now, many times, and I'm going to share a secret with you guys. Many times, the time and the effort and the cost that you put into holding a yard sale and estate sale is a waste of time. You're not making any money. And really what you should be doing with a lot of that stuff I showed you that was accumulated is get a dumpster in there, donate it, or get a dumpster in there and just start tossing it out. Most people's homes, that's what they should be doing. All homes, though, they have a handful of things, you know, maybe they have 10, 20 items that do have some value and can be sold, not enough to run a full estate sale. So what we do is we have a consignment shop, and we'll put your things in our consignment shop and sell them for you. So these are all items that were taken from people's homes, and we're selling them at our consignment shop. So that is a quick run through of carrying transitions. I don't know if there are any questions out there.
Where is your store, your consignment store?
Yeah, New Providence, New Jersey. What we'll do is we will come to your home. We will pack and transport the items. We have a portal. Dennis's team put all this together for us. Once we get everything into inventory, you get invited to register so that you have visibility at all times over the computer of all of the items that you have in the store, what the price is and what's sold and, you know, what's still for sale. So total visibility.
Do you have a criteria of what items you take or don't take? Okay.
Yeah, we have a very short consignment agreement. And yeah, it lists the types of items and all of the criteria that goes into.
That's a great option.
Yeah, we just started the store in October, and for that reason, we were people have estate sales, and at the end of the sale, there typically is a couple of items that, you know, have value, but just the right person didn't come into the estate sale that day, so they didn't get sold. Or, as I mentioned, more often, people either don't want 300 or 400 people walking through their house during the weekend, or they just have a few items. So we help them with that.
Yeah, I have to say a couple things about, I mean, George is just wonderful. I mean, it is so emotional. My mom had just been through it, and as Paul had said, you know, my sister would do the thing. My mom would fight with my sister. She didn't want to because it's emotional time. Well, with my situation, my dad had just passed, so my mom, you know, she was emotional. She was, and it's just having a team like George's come in. And I can't tell you that the stuff that they do, the work behind the scenes that they do to sell the products, as far as the research they do, making sure you have the right, I mean, there's no way you're going to be able to put the time, effort, or expertise in moving your products like George. I joke he turns clutter into cash, but it's a lot of work that he puts in to do that. And he makes sure, and if he tells you that he can't sell it, it can't be sold because he's an expert. Like, he knows that, and he's saving you time, money, and effort. And he helped my mom with a bunch of stuff, and she still won't get rid of some of it. Her new place looks like that, and she does say, "I'm having George come over this summer," because she's emotionally now ready to do that, but she wasn't emotionally at the time. So we had to move it all to her new place. But and I wish we hadn't. But George's team and what he does is just amazing. I can't say enough about it.
And I would say start now, meaning, what does that mean? Go into your closet, and those sweaters that you haven't worn in 2 years, those pants that have been folded up on the bottom, and I'm the biggest culprit of this. You know, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to fit into those one day, and, you know, get rid of them, because over time it'll just grow and grow and grow, and you'll end up with this massive, what is a problem. That's going to end up costing time and money to resolve. So, and you feel so much better when you don't have the clutter surrounding you. So
I agree, George, except that you should keep the small clothes and lose the weight and get rid of the big clothes.
glad you're here, Lisa. Yes, absolutely. That's another way of looking at it.
That was great, Lisa. That was great.
Excellent. So with that, we'll move on and go through. As far as I'll start it off. So my name is Dennis Harabin. I am the founder of Relax Tax. And what we do is we specialize in helping people to retain more of what they earn. Our expertise is really three groups that we work with. We work with small business owners, people who have Schedule Cs. We work with real landlords, and we work with individuals. And the difference is what we're focused on is if you have a business, we automate that process to make it simple. The accounting should hopefully do itself. And if you're an individual, we're focused on helping you retain more of what you earn after the fact. The doing the tax return, that's the easy part. It's changing the numbers before they come on those pieces of paper. That's the hard part. And that's what we help you with. Next up, we have business on a browser. And what business on a browser is, and it's something actually that George just alluded to, is in order to help our small business owners to retain more of what they earn. We found that a lot of things can be done more efficiently online, and in particular with the timing and with everything going with people needing to be virtual. If you're not online, it's just a very difficult situation for you. So business on a browser all builds over our Bizona or our business on a CRM, which automates your phone, your text, your email, your website, training platforms, and more. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, you can reach out, business on a browser. And next up, we have Desiree. Oh, sorry, Desiree's not here today. I forgot about that. So Desiree, what Desiree does is she's with Clarence Services. They simplify marketing specifically for small businesses and startups. And what she likes to say is you don't have to boil the ocean. You can start small, work on certain pieces, and build from there. Her, in particular, something that she has, which is her fractional chief marketing officer. So if you have a team, but your team doesn't have the strategy or skill sets to really do what needs to be done, you can hire Desiree for her chief marketing officer. Next up, we have Lisa.
Good morning. My name is Lisa Devoran, and I am passionate about health and wellness. And I was able to find a plan and am aligned with a wellness company called Vfinity that makes a handful of products. And there's so much confusion out there, and they have cut through the confusion. They use high quality nutrients in all of their products and have made it really simple to cut through all of that confusion out there and take back your health and get your health on track and set yourself up for the next decades to come, so that you are in good shape and can enjoy those retirement years. If you know anyone who's struggling, I'd be happy to help them. Best way to reach me is stayhealthylivebetter.com. And next up is Paul.
Thank you, Lisa. Good morning, everybody. Paul Tavern from Digital Maestro. We're a website and marketing agency here in Somerville, New Jersey. And just a quick little story of something that recently happened. I helped a nonprofit who is actually based in Switzerland build a website when they had no idea what they were doing a few years ago. Long story short, their organization has exploded. There was a change in management. They wanted to do some rebranding, so they brought in somebody that they knew locally and kind of, as another thing, flushed out the whole team. So they redid their website without us. They redid the branding. Now the website doesn't work. I got a call yesterday saying, help, can you come fix their problem? Paul Talbot from Digital Maestro, where we harmonize your online strategy. Next up, Jake.
Good morning, everyone. Jake Miola, Jake of all trades. First and foremost, I help individuals, families, and small businesses empower themselves and stay protected by giving them the power of an entire law firm in their pocket, as well as protecting them from all the crazy cyber malware, spyware, and ID protection needs that they have. I'm also the co-owner of an online bookstore, royalreadersbookstore.com, where we save books from the shelf and put them back in readers' hands. I'm a karaoke DJ, a visual artist, and many more things. So go ahead and check out my website, jakeofalltrades.info. There's an events calendar on there where you can keep track of all the fun and exciting things I'm doing, networking events, entertainment, and even more. So check it out online. And next up is Tim.
Tim is not here today, but Tim is a three-time Emmy award-winning videographer. He has an expertise in telling stories with video. If you have a story that needs to be told, he particularly does a lot of work with nonprofits, loves history of New Jersey, local items in New Jersey. You can find a lot of pieces that Tim has put together in that area. And if you're looking to create and tell your story with video, as long as it's not weddings or porn, Tim shoots anything. Next up, we have Danelle.
Hi, everyone. I'm Danelle Bingle from Upbeat Dance and Fitness, which is a fun and supportive online fitness community for real people, for people who are busy and juggling a lot of priorities, people who want to feel more confident and energetic, and maybe people who want to keep the smaller clothes in their closet and throw away the bigger ones, as Lisa said. That is something we could definitely help with. A good referral for me would be someone who maybe is a parent and spends a lot of time taking care of other people and doesn't necessarily take the time to take care of themselves. Behavior change is hard, so non-judgmental accountability can really be important. And you can check us out at upbeatdance.com. Next up is Rochelle.
Tracy's going to give Rochelle.
Yes. Hi, everybody. This is Tracy Spiaggia. I'm going to speak on behalf of Rochelle DiCrescenzo. She is a physical therapist and is the owner and founder of The Healing Journey, a physical therapy practice with a focus on holistic healing, health, and wellness, harnessing the power of the hands-on body work of John Barnes myofascial release as the main modality of treatment. The fascial system is a three-dimensional web of connective tissue that runs continuous in our body from head to toe, covering, penetrating, and intertwining with our muscles, bones, blood vessels, nerves, and internal organs, all the way down to the cellular level. The fascial system can therefore have an influence on our whole body. When Rochelle partners with her patients, she looks at the whole person, body, mind, and spirit, to uncover the root cause of pain and dysfunction. Your body can heal itself, and Rochelle will empower you with the tools and education that you need to do just that. And I am up next. Tracy Spiaggia with Slingshot Health Coaching. I am a functional nutrition and lifestyle practitioner and a brain health specialist with Amen Clinic and National Board Certified Health and Wellness Coach. I work with individuals and families who struggle with myriad mental health challenges, and I help fill the gigantic chasm that now exists between Western allopathic medicine and a person whose brain is inflamed. I fill in that gap by addressing physical, biological, spiritual, relational, emotional gaps that exist in the person's life. We do a full assessment of their lifestyle, of their diet, and we make those modifications, but really with the overarching goal of utilizing the power of the family to bring them all back together in healthy, happy, fully functioning relationships. You can find me at slingshothc.com. And up next, we're going to hear about Relax Benefits.
All right. And Relax Benefits, we specialize as, again, in part of helping small business owners, specifically Schedule C business filers, to retain more of what they earn. We found out that many were not getting the treatment they needed in the area of benefits, whether it was your health and wellness, your tax deferred, and or your employee retention. So we have a group of a group of local business providers who will work with those smaller businesses, give you the level of support that big businesses get. So you get the big business benefits with the support. And most of these you're already paying for the service. You're just not getting it because people don't want to deal with 1 or 5 people groups. Next up, we have one of the people who works with Relax Benefits, Candito.
Good morning, everybody. And it's true, like offering employees the benefit package not only shows that that you care about it shows that you care about their health, their future, their family. So it also always helps the bottom line and make it more engaged and differentiate you from the competition. So my name is Candido Rodriguez. I'm a financial planner with Northwestern Mutual. Me and my team love helping business owners and individuals find the best options available in order to make sound financial decisions that will help us enjoy life fully. We do this by exploring the best ways to save for education, retirement, and we take a unique approach that we're sure that it's going to make you feel confident about your financial future and your plan while living today. We bring everything together into this one box, and we make sure that all pieces are working perfectly so that you can live today while planning for the future. Next is Drew.
All right, Drew isn't here today, but what Drew is, he is a cost reduction specialist with Schooley Mitchell. They're a watchdog for your profits. I know I've recommended a number of people to Drew, and it's almost a no-brainer as far as being able to review. His team will come in, they'll look at and see if there is inefficiencies in some of the contracts that you have, especially certain types of contracts. You don't even have to change vendors. He just has the ability to know what the best deals are, what they're offering, and is a cost reduction specialist. So he just basically eliminates the waste in a lot of what you're doing, or identifies potential replacements if the vendor is not one that will participate. Next up, we have Lance.
Hey, my name is Lance Dunn. I'm a real estate agent with Keller Williams, and making a move is one of the most significant things that people do in their lives, and deciding what and how to do it is a pretty daunting process. So that's where I come in. I help people decide what they need to do when they're trying to make a move, either upsizing, downsizing, job transfer, whatever their needs are. So I help people make that happen. I help people improve their life through the purchase or sales of real estate. My name is Lance Dunn. I'm a real estate agent with Keller Williams in Clinton, New Jersey.
Excellent. And next up, we have Anthony. Anthony is your commercial line specialist. If you need commercial insurance, whether you're a small business owner, a larger business owner, his team will be able to help you. They bring the same tools that and risk management that the biggest of employers have down to the smallest of companies, using tools like AI and other things to reduce your overall risk. We've had a number of people I've recommended have all had wonderful experiences working with Anthony. If you need commercial insurance, and if you're in business, you do, reach out to Anthony. Next up, we have Jessica.
Good morning, everyone. Jessica Dale, owner of A Place at Home. We serve the Somerset, Hampton, and Morris, and a part of the Union County. We provide customized in-home senior care based on the senior's needs. All our care plans are created by qualified registered nurse and delivered by a team of compassionate caregivers. We also offer care coordination, staffing solutions, and senior living alternatives, which is a free personalized service that helps seniors and families identify the senior care community that fits their needs, whether it's independent, assisted, memory, or long-term care. Jessica Dale with A Place at Home.
Excellent. And next up, we have Maggie. Maggie is the owner of Prim Bookkeeping. She is a specialist in working with various different types of companies to do your bookkeeping needs. She will be on site and or virtual. And we know we've had different people within the organization who use Maggie and have nothing but great things to say about Maggie. Prim Bookkeeping, if you're looking to have your bookkeeping done, she's a certified QuickBooks specialist. Feel free to reach out to Maggie. Next up, we have Wendy.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Wendy Kushnicki. I'm an independent consultant with Pampered Chef. I am your go-to kitchen guru for all of your cooking challenges. Whether you like to cook or you just like to eat, I can provide you with some recipes or some cooking tools that will make it quicker and easier for you to get a meal on the table. I do in-home cooking demonstrations, online cooking parties. Join my Facebook page, Wendy Kushnicki, Pampered Chef Independent Consultant, and you will see all kinds of recipe demos. And we have a fundraiser program coming up in May where if you have a charity near and dear to your heart, you will get 20 to 30% of all guest sales donated back to your organization. So if you want more info, let me know. Next up is Jonas.
Excellent. And Jonas is the president of Access Commercial Doors. He actually has hired Maggie as one of his people to work with him. And frankly, Jonas has, as a specialist, works great with commercial doors, commercial builders. If you are a commercial door, commercial builder, feel free to reach out. Jonas is extremely busy. Their clients are completely satisfied. Next up, we have our final one, which is Project Scholarship. Project Scholarship is a nonprofit put together by relaxed teams in order to help assure that students can move from classroom to career with less debt. One of the big things to help people to retain more of what they earn, the multi-generational impact of student debt has really affected a large number of Americans. And what our goal initially was to help students to earn scholarships to reduce their overall amount of debt so they can go to classroom to career with less debt. In reality, what we've seen the most success in is the actual students going for professional certifications and avoiding that debt altogether. The waiting list is long. They have lots of people wanting them, and the certifications are real-time and inexpensive. So we've been able to get students to go for free to actually get what they need with no debt and have been thriving. So with that, that is the end of what we have today. But we did have Tim join us, who we talked a little bit about you briefly, sir. But if you want to jump in and say about who you are and what you do. You're muted, sir.
Sorry about that. Hi, everybody. Good morning. I am Tim Stollery. As a working journalist for more than 30 years, I'm a professional storyteller and artist who uses images, words, sounds, and deep research to tell stories. My work has been recognized with many awards, including 3 Mid-Atlantic Emmys. I spent the last 10 years shooting a variety of projects, editing on Final Cut Pro 10. And I also like going on long bike rides and talking about history. And who's up next? Oh, nobody's up next. You guys fit me. You fit me in. Thank you, Dennis.
No problem, sir. All right. And with that, that is Relaxed Teams, Team Central Jersey. Great group of people. Would love to have you. Feel free to reach out. Even if you think you might be in competition with someone on the team, feel free to reach out. Everyone's welcome to visit. We'll find a way to work with you and help you. We are stronger together. And our goal is to do just that. Help small local businesses to thrive. All right. Have a great day.